Hi everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're watching me for the first time, hi, my name is Twinkle, and if you've come back on my channel, then thank you very much for sticking by and being so patient. I know I've been missing in action for around a month, over a month or so, but I'm going to pay back for everything because I have got a lot of different and requested videos lined up. So if you don't want to miss any of them, make sure that you're subscribed to this channel, and if you like the kind of content I create, then do not forget to hit the like button and share it with as many people as you can. In today's video, I'm going to talk about another set of questions that are being asked in Qatar Airways final interview. So I've already made a part 1 of this kind of video where I have discussed the interview questions, the updated one. If you haven't gone ahead and checked that out, I will leave the link of that video in the description box and also somewhere here or here. You can check them out, and if that is done, if you are currently also interviewing, you know their questions are certainly around their values and are modified. If you're interested and if you have another interview lined up, then you must watch this video, and without wasting any time, let's just get started. So I again have a new list of questions that I have in front of me, and I'm going to quickly go ahead, read them out and also explain the meaning so it can help you to frame answers better, to probably prepare yourself better. These are the updated questions. This is not very different. They are a mix of questions that has been asked before also and is probably more or less the same with sort of different language all around the world. So you must prepare them as well. Let's start with the question number 1. So the question number 1 is very easy. Can you serve alcohol, or are you willing to serve alcohol? This has been a standard staple question, followed by another question which is are you willing to relocate? It is as easy as it gets. Don't stick your answers to yes or no, just be very comfortable when you're saying, and if you have relocated in the past for any work or for leisure, anything that shows that you're flexible enough, go ahead and give those examples. Apart from this, if you're willing to serve alcohol, if you have any experience or any passion for that, please go ahead and share that also. Next question is a choice-based question, so I will cover a loyalty question first, which is, are you a loyal person? Are you a loyal person? And if yes, which most probably should your answer be, then you also have to rate on the scale of 1 to 10 on how much do you rate yourself on your loyalty. So for that, you have to rate yourself. I would give you a recommendation to do it 10 on 10 because these are values, not skills, that can be polished. Values stay the same and skills are something that you can polish. So have a 10 on 10 on this and be confident, talk with conviction when you're talking about your values. You can also talk about that how you've read about them in their values and how they sort of sync with your values as well. Apart from that, the next question that I have is a choice-based question. So are you an introvert or an extrovert? Are you an introvert or an extrovert? So you have to choose one option. If you go ahead and choose that you're an ambivert, which is a mix of both, or you change as per situations, they might want to just ask you, they can ask you, which has happened in the past, to choose one. So be prepared to choose something for yourself and just explain that why do you call yourself that kind of a person. Another choice-based question that has been very famous and staple is, what would you choose among people, things, items or ideas? So the options are people, things / items or ideas. What would you choose, and obviously why? Never leave your choice-based answers without giving an explanation, a quick statement. We don't want your stories, but we just want a backup of what you think. We need what your mindset is like. So go ahead and talk about whatever you choose. If you choose ideas, explain. If you choose people, explain. One tip I want to give you is, it's not related to your personal life. It's always going to be professional. Just think about that, how these things are useful for you. If you're going to get into this airline, how is it related to their values, their style, their culture, and how are you going to connect those things within your answer. Next staple question that has been there for the longest time, I think from 2021, since video interview started, this question has been there. So very important. What is a change for you, or define change? Define change, or what is a change for you? My recommendation, hint, suggestion, advice for you is, consider change as an opportunity to learn, opportunity to grow, and give an example where you have embraced change very flexibly, smoothly. Just give an example of that and define what do you understand by change of location, change of environment, whatever it is, and also align it with the role, because cabin crew role is something which is very dynamic. It is ever changing, their schedules, their rosters, everything, nothing is fixed. So you can also sort of relate both the things. Next question is related to grooming. Why is grooming important for you? Why is grooming important for you? If you've ever studied about the importance of grooming, you've researched about aviation or cabin crew lifestyle or Qatar in particular, you would know how conscious, how strict and rigid are they about their standards of grooming, because come on, we're all representing the airline 24/7. We are the brand ambassadors and you're supposed to give your talk of why do you think it's important. If you're talking about makeup, attire, hygiene, they're all a part of it. There is no one aspect, but all the aspects come into grooming. So go ahead, talk about your idea of grooming. How do you want to present yourself? Why do you think presenting yourself in an appropriate manner as per the situation is important? Why do you think cabin crew grooming is important? What impact it creates on the customer? So you can include all these points and talk about it. Next question is probably my favorite question, and you are going to hear this word throughout your life if you're preparing to become a cabin crew, whether you are already working as a cabin crew and even after that, which is why do we smile, or are you a genuine smiler? Are you a genuine smiler? Do you smile naturally? Or why do we smile? Why is smile important? All these variations mean the same. They want to know why do you think smile is an important part of your non-verbal communication. Just go ahead, and I think it's one of the easiest and one of the most common topics, and you as a person, if you think you're fit to become a cabin crew, you must be prepared with answering this question about smile. What is smile for you? What impression does it give to the other person? Do you come across as welcoming, and how does it make a difference or turn it negative if you're not smiling, and how is it related in cabin crew role? There are so many things to talk about this. Make sure you are very well prepared, as this is one of the hot topics, be it your group discussion, extempore, or even your rapid fire final interview questions. Next question is, do you take initiative or you wait for others to ask for help? Now the keyword here is help. Do you ask for help easily, or do you wait for the others to complete the job? Are you someone who volunteers and takes the initiative? This is the question they are trying to ask you. So whatever choice you make sure you clearly define it and tell them why. Another question that is related to this and similar, which I have already said, I believe, is do you ask for help easily? So this is talking about your self-reliance, or are you someone who believes in solving the problems themselves first, or you directly run to the supervisor? So think about it and prepare an answer. Next question here is, when was the last time that you borrowed something from your friend, and what was it? When was the last time when you borrowed something from your friend, and what was it? You have to be prepared with this answer. Think professionally. Don't talk about things that are not going to make a difference. I would say please stick to a workplace example if you're working. If you're not working, take an example of a team, whether it was your volunteer work, internship, any events, any charity place, anything, but make sure that it is well structured and well prepared. The last question that I'm going to talk about is, as usual, one situational question. So you know for a fact that Middle East Airlines are very famous for their situation based questions. Emirates asks and Etihad asks way more situational based questions than QR, but that doesn't mean that they will not ask you anything. Be prepared with questions like give me an example of when you were dealing with a difficult customer, or a medical emergency if you're an experienced person, experienced cabin crew, experienced customer service personnel, or give me or tell me about a time or a situation where you handled pressure. Any situation where you've handled pressure. Please go ahead and use a STAR technique. Don't go ahead and ramble. And sometimes we cannot keep a tab of the time. We're so emotional and we keep talking about irrelevant details, which is why we need to prepare STAR, tell about the task, tell about the situation, what was the problem and what action did you take to go through or come over that situation of pressure. And they want to know what is a stressful situation for you. So for some people, a difficult customer could cause them pressure, or timelines, or change of location. Depends on what is a problem for you, what is a situation of pressure for you, and how do you deal with that pressure. So you have to prepare for these questions, because if you don't prepare, you end up talking a lot, which is going to definitely move away the attention of recruiters. That's about it. I hope you found this video helpful. There's another part 2. If there are any other questions, I see that you all have been liking the series. If I find some more of these questions which are changed and some other versions, I will definitely come up with a part 3. I do read your comments and I feel that this videos have been very helpful for you. I am going to read all the comments on this video as well. If you have any other questions, suggestions or answers to any of these questions where you want a comment, you know the drill. Please put it down in the comment section below. I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.